stuff from behind the bar.
Are you Sultan of Heat?
Why don't we just leave? Yeah,
Take the roll. This is enough for me.
It's one of those where it's like.
Check 2.
Check 2, baby.
All right, YouTube, we're trying something new tonight. The Hot Ones Challenge.
God help us, Mike.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right. You ready to do this? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay, that looks good. I think we're good now. YouTube, sound okay? If you start down... No, you're good.
I'm just making sure that it's all... Here, I'm just moving this. So.
Yeah.
So that...
This down, Mike?
No?
Down?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
This is all happening simultaneously, I assume.
Yeah.
Kenton's the moderator.
He is, yes.
And viewers already.
It's going to be telling a Friday night.
Payne has entered the chat.
All right. It is the 200 level, Mike Carpenter in a different basement studio.
Greetings from Chesterton, Indiana.
That's right,
Mike?
yes. So I'm joined by my good friend Kenton Elmore, who, of course, you would know from some of our other podcasts, including March Madness, In the Garage, a couple of the football podcasts this year. And we have a guys trip that we do every year, and it seems to always coincide with an early Big Ten matchup for Illinois. Tonight, Illinois leading by 3 at halftime against a scrappy, and I would say borderline tournament caliber Northwestern team. They do have some good players, so it's not as if playing them close is an issue. But that game is, not that it's secondary. Of course, the game is the primary concern of this podcast, but to add a little bit of juice, Kenton, what are we doing?
So, Illinois fans probably are well aware of this show. Hopefully you are. If not, check it out on YouTube. Hot Ones, hosted by U of I alum Sean Evans and likely classmate of Michael Carpenter, Sean Evans.
Yeah, he would have been going at the same time.
Yeah. So, basically the gauntlet of wings. 10 hot wings, each wing with a progressively hotter sauce. Usually the way that Hot Ones does it is it's an interview, so Sean has a celebrity come on and there's questions. We probably won't do a question format. This game's close enough that we'll try to keep, the commentary with the game going.
And we're underway, so the second half is going. But yeah, so what we'll do is react as we normally would, but along the way, intermittently, we'll be trying these progressively hotter sauces. Opening possession for Northwestern, up and in for Martinelli, and it's a 1-point game.
And Mike, if we're going to do it, we got to get going pretty quick. So,
okay, all right. So what's the first sauce here?
We also have a number of our friends off camera here, so just giving a shout out to them. I think another 4 or 5 people off camera doing this with us. So, sauce number 1, Hot Ones. We'll put it here. El Clasico. This is a mere 1,700 Scoville heat units.
Okay, so that's pretty mild.
This one tastes good.
Okay.
Even if you're not somebody who's into hot food, you probably would like this. But it's a long road after that.
Okay,
so,
well, what we're going to do is, as you take the first bite, I'll be ready for mine too. Northwestern, by the way, looking to take the lead here, and they do not. Illinois gets the board. Okay. Are we going to try this? Sauce number 1.
We got our Dino Nuggets sauced up.
Okay.
Cheers, Mike.
And a nice finish from Boswell here. Illinois leads by 3. Let's take a bite. Yeah, a little bit hot. A little bit of heat, excuse me. But a good kind of heat.
I give the Nugget, a 3 out of 10, but...
And listen, the Dino Nuggies are doing fine. We were really
sauce is
trying
good.
to improvise the best that we could here.
Sauce is good.
All right, so Northwestern brings it back within 1 with 18:35 to go. We'll give this a couple minutes here before we try out wing number 2. Illinois possession here, Colin Boswell. Over to KJ up top, looking for Ivisic. Up and easy, back to a 3-point lead. So we were earlier today, Kenton, at a local watering hole, and we were trying to figure out a parlay for this game, and we were all thinking over. Illinois over 72. That seems in jeopardy right now. This game got off to a snail's pace as far as shooting, even though the game itself, the first half only lasted about 30 minutes because 3-pointer for Northwestern.
Starting to pick up a little bit.
It is starting to pick up a little bit, but then just a first half where there weren't many fouls called. There could have been a lot more called. And then towards the end of it, you started to see the refs really pick up the pace as far as calling fouls here. So this is Kylan taking it to the rim. Dribble is still live. He's got KJ here, driving the baseline, and just careless pass from...
Too much traffic.
Careless pass from KJ, who has not had a very good evening. I think that's his fourth, maybe fifth turnover.
So I think at least the parlay that I ended up with, which, by the way, in Indiana you can bet on Illinois sports, which is nice. Nice little excuse to do that here. Over 72.5 for Illinois, like you said. Tomislav with 2 threes, which he already has.
Correct.
Boswell, 10 points. That was my 3-leg parlay.
Tomislav looking for his third. No good, a little bit strong. Illinois gets the board. Here's Boswell. Kicks it back out to KJ. Over to Boswell, resetting. No. He's looking for a Visic. Nice entry pass.
Good feed.
Up and in. So the passing here, KJ's probably got 6-7 rebounds. He's all over the place. Probably his 4th or 5th assist. It's just a little bit more messy in the early going for him tonight. Isaac says every KJ turnover calls for a shot of hot sauce. That would be a dangerous evening and a long Saturday.
Well, Mike, speaking of good feed.
Great transition.
Shall we?
Let's do it. Number 2.
All right, number 2. The Double Comfort Foods Seeing Double. 6,200 Scoville. That's up from 1,700.
So we're talking, if my
one.
math is correct, almost 3.5 times more.
Something
hot.
like that. Yeah. All right. Wing number 2.
It's not linear progression necessarily? Okay. Wing number 2, let's give this a shot. Now, I am just doing little nibbles. I'm not going to...
I'm taking it. Look, on the show, most people don't finish them all, you know. You do what you want.
Sauce number 2. Okay. A little bit more burn. Manageable. Not
Got
bad.
A green taste to it.
Yeah, I actually like the flavor of that more than the first one.
A little bit in the nostrils there.
A little bit? Well, I did notice as you were mixing these up, every time you got progressively hotter, you mix them in paper bowls, and then the minute you open those up, the smell just permeated over here. Now, Martinelli misses the second. 1-point Illinois lead with 16:30 to go. A game, Kenton, that feels like first 1 to 60 wins. I think the offense has picked up a little bit here, but it still seems like the way both teams are playing defense, I just felt like that was a travel from Boswell. I just felt that this was an easy over, really not just for Illinois, but both teams.
You know what, though? You keep it close like this, you get down inside 5 minutes, and the points could start to pile on. The game could really slow down if it's still close. So,
1-point lead here, 16:15 to go. Northwestern ball. I think this is that Leach kid with the ball right now, who, unbeknownst to me, is averaging 14 points a game this year. See, I'll give them that shot at the top of the key. They make it to take a 1-point lead with 16 to go. So a 3-point halftime lead evaporates into a 1-point disadvantage, but plenty of time left. As Allison says, shot him a Lort for every Illinois 3. Allison,
We've got enough going against us, Allison.
Yeah, exactly. That's just...
Look, we've done 2 wings right now. It doesn't look bad yet, but trust me.
All right, we got a TV timeout with 15:39. I'll hit up the sponsors real quick before we do wing number 3. The 200 level brought to you by Hamilton Walkers in downtown Champaign. Steak, seafood, and spirits. A great place to grab either a fancy dinner for date night or just a casual dinner before an Illinois basketball game. That is Hamilton Walkers, Steak, Seafood, and Spirits in downtown Champaign. Also got to thank State Farm agent Brian Hansen, online at brianismyguy.com. For life, auto, home, business, renters, you name it, Brian is my guy, and he can be your guy at brianismyguy.com. Also got to thank Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing, your home's best friend, as my friends are staring at me awkwardly. Got our furnace check recently, and it is keeping the house warm. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing, 217-841-4728. And Owen Builders LLC, online at owenbuildersllc.com. This peanut gallery, I know. For free quotes on any home project, check out owenbuildersllc.com. All right, so not a great game so far, but one of those, Kenton, where it's early in the season, you just get the win any way that you can. The concerns for me, the guard play. Surprisingly, because I thought that was where Illinois would probably excel in this matchup. KJ, a bit of a mess tonight, despite some positives with rebounding and assists, but a bit of a mess. And then Kylan, while he is still looking better than the first few games of the year, You're starting to see him, I think, maybe force a few things around the rim. So you had the bet on Ivisic to get 2+ threes. Is it 2+?
2+ threes.
Okay.
So I think that one's hit. Boswell needs 10+ points, which I don't think he has half of that.
I think he has 4. I will say, though, the one thing with this offense tonight, the flow was lacking. So while they are getting looks, Ivisic has missed, I think, 2 or 3 threes. They don't seem to be quite as in the same rhythm as, let's say, the Arkansas game. And I knew Northwestern would do that. I just think going forward, though, if it's not Ivisic, who will get his 13, 14, 15 points, no problem, the question is who's going to be the number 2 guy. And in the first half, it was Will Riley, who I think you're going to have to see pretty much after this break and for most of the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, it's a process. It's kind of weird going into this game to say, hey, we're going to be playing Northwestern. That's not going to be an easy game. We knew it was going to be close. You feel like this team shouldn't have to worry about it a lot, but it's what we get with what we have put together for this season. It's a process. And even though this normally has a bad connotation to it, it's kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 steps back type of thing, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about some of the things that we saw getting a little bit better, and then there's been some regression. We have to have patience with this team. Now, that doesn't mean that we can tolerate a loss at Northwestern.
It would be
right?
very annoying, but it would be something you could overcome.
Yeah.
I mean, last year, it was in January when Terrence Shannon had come back, maybe early February, where they lost in overtime at Northwestern and got blitzed in that extra period. Out of bounds, and a block there from Ivisic. Now, we got a break here, Kenton. The third sauce. Should we do that now?
All right. Sauce
All right, guys, number 3. Number 3.
So, from 6,200 Scoville up to 18,000.
Okay.
This is number 3 from Mark's. It's called the fermented kimchi.
Oh, God, I don't
And
like
apologies
kimchi.
to you guys on YouTube. I'm going off camera. I'm doing bad production.
That's okay.
That's the way it goes.
All right, well, number 3.
Fermented kimchi.
It even looks like kimchi, the way the rub is on it. It is a dino nugget. Okay. Well,
Good. It's
Yeah.
good.
not bad. I feel okay so far. I think I've gradually trained myself into hotter spices. Have I done anything crazy? No, I haven't. But if I go to Watson's,
you will be soon.
if I go to Watson's in downtown Champaign, for example, occasionally I get the extra hot.
Nashville hot.
I get the Nashville hot, but sometimes the extra hot, just because I want. Yeah, I've never gotten the Cluckin' hot though, which I'm guessing would be somewhere around 5 in this lineup,
Yeah.
if not, maybe even the next one. So far,
Yeah.
so good. Finis Morez, there we go. All right, Illinois takes the lead again. Morez Johnson keeping with it to make it a 35-34 lead.
That makes me wonder who knows Sam or who knows at work. Who knows Watson's? Somebody give us a Scoville unit count on the hottest option at Watson's Shack and Rail in Champaign.
I mean, compared to this, I wonder, because I know the last one, for example, has what, 2,600,000.
2.7 million Scovilles, number 10.
KJ with the break here, but 2-on-2 wasn't much open yet. Ivisic, 3, no. Kenton looking for that third Ivisic 3. 7 turnovers for Illinois, but 5 in the first 8 minutes, so they have cleaned that up.
I don't need the third 3. I need Kylan to score.
Here's Ivisic. Right elbow, excuse me.
Good pass.
Wow.
Look at that.
And Morez gets an and one on a beautiful feed from Ivisic. His second great pass tonight, the first one, the behind the back to Will Riley. Now, it's always an adventure at the line with Morez. He'll get there. But what a great finish after an even better pass.
Look at that dime. Look at that dime.
Man.
See, those are the kind of things where this is what shows promise for this team, right?
Oh, 100%. And the fact that Ivisic is a 5 that has that kind of vision. All right, Morez, that's probably not gonna. That's okay. He made his shot better than. There's been times this year where he's gotten fouled going up and has to shoot 2, and we're lucky if he makes 1. All right, there's a long 2. Not a very good shot from Northwestern. I will give them that all day. Here's KJ with 13:50 to go. I really like this lineup here. It's Will Riley, Kylan, KJ, Morez, and Ivisic. I really like this lineup. Here's KJ trying to make something happen, but great defense from Northwestern. Kylan up top, 10 on the shot clock, trying to make something happen, taking a baseline, and just throws it away to nobody as he falls out of bounds.
That was sloppy.
That was bad.
Sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks indeed. All right, so 3 turnovers so far for Illinois this half. So that means that from basically the 12-minute mark to halftime, they did not turn the ball over. And then they've had 3 in the first 6 here.
Wow.
All right, we're going to be doing our 4th sauce, let's say the 12-minute timeout.
Yeah, next stoppage.
Merez with a big board. Illinois needs to stretch this lead because Northwestern's not shooting well right now. Here's Kylan, off screen from Ivasic. KJ, right side of the perimeter. Ivasic, free throw line. Into Merez. Got mauled and not a foul call. Sure, we'll let him play, I guess.
All right, are we ready for number
Let's
4?
do number 4. Why not?
All right. Coming off 18,000 Scovilles, up to 33,000 now. This is number 4 from Hot Ones, from Heatonist.
Okay.
Los Calientes Barbacoa.
Los
so this
Calientes
should be
Barbacoa. Okay.
a barbecue sauce tasting one,
Okay.
but with 33,000 Scovilles.
Let's do it. Number 4. I can taste the barbecue.
You immediately get the spice on that, though.
Here's Merez. 10 on the shot clock. KJ with the ball. Step back 3. Oh, my God.
That one has chili. The crowd is feeling the barbacoa.
Oh, my God,
sauce.
are they ever. That actually registered. All right, so I will say, Ken, I like the flavor of that the best.
It still tastes good. The heat there is 100% chili powder. If
Okay.
you could pick that out.
Yeah.
That's just chili powder.
Now,
I don't
was
know,
this...
Mike, this is I would say 4 in.
I feel okay.
I'm feeling better than I know
Now,
there's a long way to go.
In fairness, I'm not eating the whole dino nugget.
Yeah, we're leaving, pieces here.
I do
Because
want
for
another
your
piece of
sake,
this,
We
though.
don't want there to be, a dead air in the last half.
No.
of this.
I need to be able to speak at least. But I like that flavor the best.
Yeah, that one's good.
Okay. 4 down. Not on death's door yet. Okay, so a nice little stretch there from Illinois. They were trailing by 1. Now they're back up 6. And you're starting to see a move like that with KJ. That's why he's on NBA draft boards. It's, as Trevor and Isaac, who I was texting with earlier, kind of alluded to, a Curbelo-esque problem. You love the guy because of what he can do, but sometimes he's so insistent on making a play. And then that leads to issues. He is also still young. I think as the season goes on, the game will slow down for him.
Yeah, but the youth piece, I mean, realistically, we have, and not just for him, but specifically looking at that time, we have this year to maximize what we can get out of it. Right? And that's why with this team, it's like more than any other team, we maybe have more talent on this team than we've ever seen, right?
I think this is more talented in the 1 through 8 than last year for sure, which is top heavy. And you would have to go back to probably 04, 05.
Okay.
Which I know that sounds ludicrous, but I'm just talking about talent. I know there's much more than talent
But even
to be a successful team. But these are all new pieces as well.
Well, and obviously, I'm not going to sit here and downplay the talent that was on that team, right? But a lot of that was also what they did together as a team, right? So I think the thing that is weird about this season is we just have to have this patience that we have where we know we have a great product on the floor. It's just not going to come together.
Yeah. And embracing that process. I was telling some of the guys during halftime that I don't have, let's say when there's a bad stretch of basketball, I don't have that same anger that I would with the team that I knew all the pieces.
Exactly.
Now, that's good.
Because you're not saying, oh, I know they can do better than that, right?
Exactly. And it's also not about winning every single game. It's really just being the best position come March to do something here. We got a warning or an away from the ball foul. Looks like on Merez.
So you talk about the process of, getting to be the best you can be at the end of the season. Your wife would love this. It reminds me very much of the process that they often do at Michigan State with Tom Izzo. How many times
Loaded up
Michigan
early.
State,
Wow, and a bad miss there. Out of bounds, Illinois, it looks like. So Hummerkaus was going to save it, but his foot must have been in the line. So it must have been, I didn't see who blocked that. but a tip regardless. So 12:43 to go, Northwestern ball. Shot clock resets. All right, Northwestern ball here. This is Martinelli, it looks like up top. No, sorry, Barnheiser. At the free throw line. From the elbow, up, no good. Good defense. That's the kind of shot you give him all day. And he is good, but better that than an open three. All right, 7-0 scoring run in the last 2:30. Good defense leading to some easy shots. So let's see if Illinois can capitalize, make this an even bigger
I
lead.
feel like this is where opportunity knocks.
100%. KJ into Merez.
Get big. Get big.
I love
There
that
we go.
guy. God, I love Merez. 8-point lead for Illinois. Easy around the basket. No one on Northwestern can match that size for a true freshman. 12 minutes to go. Next. Oh, Dre got it. They're going to call a foul on Dre. Now they're starting to call fouls as some boos echo from Welsh Ryan Arena from the 5,000 Illini fans in attendance. What is number 5, Ken?
All right, number 5. We were at 33 Scovilles, now kicking it up to 54,000.
54,000. Good God.
From Fat Cat Gourmet, this is
I love Fat Cat.
Chairman Meow's Revenge. Chairman Meow's Revenge.
Well,
Now,
here we
Mike,
go.
if I recall, this was the first one where after I shook it and then I opened it back up.
We smelled it.
you got to watch.
Okay.
I'm getting.
Number 5.
Ooh. Y'all ready?
I do too. Okay, well, we're going with number 5. No teary eyes or anything like that yet. Is it? And like Fast and Furious 6 through 10
So we've got a friend in the audience that he
has done it.
he brought the sauces, but he's done this how many times? 3 or 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're feeling really good at 5 is all just an illusion, Matt.
Yeah, I kind of want another bite of that.
Kind of hungry. We got Dino Nuggets with
like
no
it.
sauce on them over here, Mike. The next one is we got 2 more until the Susan.
Okay, so we are halfway there. We're doing okay. Again, I'm not subjecting myself to the entire Dino Nuggie in this case. But
Haven't even thought about the milk yet.
yeah. Well, enjoying a beverage in this very cool bar area at this house in Chesterton, Indiana. Lovely spot by the dunes. And this would be a nice start to the sports weekend where tomorrow is just about sitting back and relaxing, watching championship football games, and then Sunday waking up, and sometimes Sunday afternoon getting Citrus Bowl confirmation.
Yeah, so tomorrow, tell me, I've kind of lost track and keeping
Yeah.
up. Illinois got the Citrus Bowl.
They're in.
But what are we looking for tomorrow in terms of trying to determine who we will play against?
I don't know if there's much of an impact for that. The only possibility would be SMU losing to Clemson. SMU currently ranked highly, certainly higher than Alabama in the CFP. Some CFP people have said that losing in the championship game of a conference championship would not kick you out if you were already in the rankings. But people are skeptical of that, saying that Alabama would keep their spot, SMU would fall out. That is about the only chance, I think, of getting Alabama would be SMU losing to Clemson, everybody bounces down 1, and somehow Bama gets shaken out. You're probably looking at Ole Miss or South Carolina. I think that the Ole Miss storyline with Luke coming from there and Lane Kiffin's just a big personality. I think that would be a much more interesting narrative. I think the South Carolina is not as exciting, and I think they're playing better than Ole Miss. So it's not as sexy of a matchup. I mean, it's like, we're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's play a team that's got some pop. That's why I wanted Bama.
Bama would have been nice. We would have played Bama's second string. And, I mean, those other 2 teams. And I know that we've already made a couple announcements, or one at least for sure, about players of ours that will
Yeah,
not be
Pat will
suiting
not be
up.
in. That's totally understandable. So far, no other announcements. As Northwestern misses a long 3, Will Riley taking it in, and will draw the foul and go to the line. So Illinois being more assertive offensively, getting what they want, and then really just forcing contested shots from Northwestern. Yes. Now we got number 6 coming up in just a bit. We'll wait at, 10-minute mark? I'm trying to think how we should
Sure.
space this out.
Sure. Well, yeah, a stoppage around about 10-minute mark.
Ty Berry, a monster game for him with 0 points and 3 fouls. Will Riley misses that free throw. Oddly enough, as good as Will Riley is, not the best free throw shooter. 3 for 5 tonight. But he does have 11 points and 3 boards.
Come on, let's make some free throws.
Second one up and
There
good.
you
So
go.
Illinois up 9, 43-34, 11:39 to go. Allison, I can assure you, these are in no danger of falling off. The sauces are stable
We had
on
an
this table.
engineer help us with this.
All right, so
If
Northwestern
you know
ball.
what I mean, Allison.
Pick up top. And nice easy feed down low. Lucky no foul on Merez. He kind of bounced into him there, but no big deal. 7-point Illinois lead with 11:15 to go. KJ bringing it across the court. And Illinois still going, well, this lineup's a little bit different. KJ up top, Will Riley, Merez, and then Benham Rickhouse, who is scoreless so far, I believe. And Dre is in there as well. Northwestern
whoa.
really
Good
forcing
press.
KJ out there. Merez in the block, 5 to go. He looks for Riley.
Good
Riley's
D
just going to
by
have to launch it.
Northwestern, man.
Long three is no good, and it's an air ball. Bad possession from Illinois. And
That was some
good
scary D. Scary
good,
D.
yeah, good defense.
Good press.
All right, I think we should do number 6.
If you say so, time
Yeah.
for number 6.
Let's do number 6. Here we go. What do we have?
So number 6 is from Onema. From 54,000 Scovilles, we're going up to 71,000
Oh,
now.
my God.
This is called Ilmig.
Ilmig, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got them all here.
Whoa. That.
You can smell it? 3 from Northwestern, no good. And that's a good time to take a bite.
Okay, now.
Oh, my God. I can already taste the heat on that one. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is different. Oh, my God. Already. Nice entry. 3-pointer, no. Passes up. KJ wants the 3. Oh!
Woo! Things
man.
are getting hot.
This is really hot. And we got 3 more to go. 4 more to go. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Things are getting hot.
Wow. Okay. Okay, here we go. 46-36. Illinois lead. Long two. Nope. And Illinois' defense really forcing the mid-range jumpers from Northwestern. So, 9:40 to go. 10-point Illinois lead. Seem to be playing some good ball in the last 6-7 minutes of game time. 3 from Benham Rickhouse. No, he's still scoreless. That you got to make that, and he knows it too. 9:30 to go. Oh, man.
I don't know about this 72.5, Mike.
No, I don't think 72 is going to happen. First one to 60 wins. This is Martinelli up top. We
that
had
one
some
lingers.
commentary
That one
about him from the
lingers.
first half that we won't repeat. All right, he makes that. He's good. He's good. Again, Northwestern is probably a borderline tournament team, but I just
You think so?
I do think so. Yeah, and I'll give Chris Collins credit for this. He does have them in the last 2-3 years playing relatively good basketball, and even post Boo Booey, they're fine.
I should have looked at their schedule, like their conference
KJ3.
schedule, see who they're going to play.
No good. Board from Benham Rickhouse, and he gets fouled. Thank you very much.
All right, a quick break and play. I do have to make a little call out. So the guy out in the crowd who has done this a few times,
I think you say the guy in the crowd who's yelling
he
obscenely
dipped
loud.
his wing in ranch before he ate it. Is that? Are we going to?
Well, I think it's. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
he's
milk
angry.
too.
He's
There's milk
angry.
too.
I mean, I think it's fair. I just,
Okay, Illinois ball, 8:47 to go. Will Riley trying to take it in. Nicholson
I just think
stopping
it's worth
him,
calling
but
out.
Riley with a travel, forcing the issue. Man, hate to waste these possessions like this. What we'll do, Ken, I think at the 8-minute timeout is we will. That's when we'll do number 7. It's about to
All right.
kick up a notch. Oh my God. Northwestern will give and go action. Easy 2 from Martinelli. It's a 6-point game. And I just hate those wasted possessions from Illinois as the 3,000 Northwestern fans start gearing up. Their student section. Will Riley 3.
in.
And a foul. KJ draws it going for the rebound. 8:13 to go, but it's only the 5th on Northwestern.
Mike, I
Pine
assume you
Barrens
do not
reference?
need a cup of milk. I'm going to get one.
I'm
here.
good. I don't need any milk. All right, so it'll be Illinois ball out of bounds, 8:13 to go. God, these threes are just in and out. That was a good-looking three. It was a flop from KJ, probably. And he's out of bounds. A nice effort from Nicholson after a bad pass from KJ. Just getting sloppy. You would hate to lose this game just for missing opportunities to. I know it's not as easy as just winning by 15 on the road against Northwestern. But, man, you had him down 10. You somehow stretched that into 12-13. You're feeling pretty good. But a big possession with Illinois, who still has the ball with 8:11 to go and 18 seconds on the shot clock.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, you're feeling it.
The milk helps.
Okay. Number 7 coming up. Oh, my God. Of course Nicholson is a bloody mess. And, yeah, oh, my God. I absolutely abhor these nerds. Oh, my God. They're all so lame. God. It's blood. It happens. And then he tries to pump up the crowd. Like, I can't do Northwestern, really.
They're nerd warriors.
And they're cleaning up his bloody mess because he's a clumsy fool who fell all over the court going for a basketball. And they're going to put that crap on their hype videos at stupid Walsh Ryan Arena. Oh, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Can we just... Let's get Tomislav the ball down low and just dunk over his ass. I can't do this. Oh, my God. This reminds me of Kurt Schilling's bloody sock and how big of a deal ever made of that.
Well, you're a
wasn't
Yankees
even blood.
fan, so you had a little bit of a...
I was a little biased with that. Do we really need this much of a pause for a... oh, my God. All right, well, let's do number 7. Let's do number 7.
All
Timeout
right,
on the
here we
court.
go at number 7. And Matt, the experienced one, says this is going to be tough.
Okay.
So from 71,000 Scovilles up to 126, this is from Black Eyed Susan, the red flag hot sauce.
Red flag. All right. Down the hatch.
Whoa.
Here we go. Number 7. Okay. I mean, we're hanging in there.
Wait till you're done chewing, dude. Yeah, it's delayed.
Okay. Well,
I tried to delay swallowing. For
yes,
so
do not scratch your
long.
eyes for the love of God.
Easy around the eyes.
We're doing okay.
That one when you swallow.
So we have this time out on the court so we could tend to a bleeding lumberjack, and we'll be back soon enough.
Starts to get a little bit hot when you breathe out of your mouth.
You're right. I feel okay, though.
I think we're doing good, Mike.
We're through 7.
I think we're doing good,
We're
Mike.
through 7. We have now 8. Apparently, the 8 is the Susan one, correct?
No. 8 is Da Bomb.
Right. That my favorite play in NFL Blitz.
There'll be there's a little story behind that one. Hot Ones people know all about the number 8 spot in Hot Ones.
Well, now what's the story?
Well, so number 8 on the show is called Da Bomb Beyond Insanity.
Okay.
Which is it's the only sauce that's remained through all the seasons. The other ones they switch them out and everything. It not only is insanely hot, but it just tastes terrible. Now, when you order the gift set from Hot Ones, they spare you, and they give you a slightly more flavorful version of Da Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to be hit quite as hard as the people on the true show get hit, but it's still going to suck.
Okay. It's going to suck. We'll do that at what? The 6-minute mark? Well, we'll give it a minute and a half or so.
Do you think they're going to give him a purple heart?
All right.
Hey!
Boswell with the inbound. We got Kylan, Tomislav, Will Riley, Benham Rickhouse, and Dre in for KJ, who I'm guessing is getting the last bit of breath here. Will Riley getting way too... He needs to draw the foul or pass that out. A missed layup and another missed opportunity for Illinois. 7:50 to go.
Tongue is tingling, man. Tongue is tingling.
I don't even know who this is. I think this is Leach from the free throw line, and he makes it. 4-point game. Here comes Northwestern.
It's getting hot in more ways than one.
And a 6-0 scoring run in the last 1:30. Here's Boswell bringing it across. Will Riley in there as well. Tomislav was open. Kylan, be there. Oh, my God. He got blocked. And he blocks it back. No foul. Okay, Illinois with a potential break here. Rickhouse, no break. It was 3-on-3. Ivasic loses it. And then Dre tries to stop. What in the hell is going on? And now we're going to get the platitudes about how hard Northwestern is playing, when really it's Illinois being dum-dums. I mean, a great block from Ivasic, but then we get back down here. Okay, there's not a break, so Ben and Rickhouse pulls back, but Ivasic loses it again. So 2 shots coming up here for Barnheiser, who's a 90% free throw shooter. A somewhat quiet night for him with 11 points. But
This has been a crazy sequence here.
He misses the first. Wow.
Ball don't lie, Barnheiser.
And that was a great block from Ivasic, but dang. Second free throw coming up for Barnheiser. 7:10 to go. It's a 4-point game. He makes a second. So it was a 1-possession game. This is just going to go right down to it. It always does at Walsh Ryan, it feels like. And Illinois has been scoreless in the last 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
There it is. Get that.
Rickhouse is still over, man. He's out there for one reason. He's got to make those.
They have another break. This is
And he fouls. I mean, if Rickhouse isn't making threes, there's not much reason to have him out there. And that's very frustrating. All right, what's number 7, Ken? Or number 8?
Are you ready for number
Let's
8?
do number 8.
Bomb?
I'm getting surly watching this crap. Number 8. 3 more to go.
Ready for number 8?
We're doing 8.
DeBomb Evolution. Not a significant jump in Scoville, but again, this one is just known to be
Kyle, you already did it?
Killer.
All right, here's number 8.
I see people out here in the crowd that do not look like they had a fun time.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mr. Second free throw. Down the hatch. Okay.
Family show, family show. Might not be.
Wow.
That is immediately.
Nice entry pass to Ivasic. Open 3. Ivasic can't. He does get it. What a rebound. Missed 3 from Boswell. My mouth really hurts.
Come on. Push through.
It is getting worse. 6:20. Oh, God. Now I got the hiccups.
Mike's got the hiccups. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike's going to have the hiccups. You're going to have to rely. You're going to have to rely on me.
Yeah, Ken, you got to take over for a second.
Oh, my God. My mouth is not feeling up to the challenge. Rebound by us.
This happens. When I have spicy
Here we
food,
go.
I get hiccups. Ah!
The crowd in Evanston going
really
wild.
hurts.
They're tingling more than the
Okay,
insides of
we're
my
settling
mouth
down.
and the tip of my tongue.
KJ gets mauled. Ty Berry complaining. God, he sucks, Ty Berry. What a little punk. Sit down, Ty. Nice game, buddy. 0 points and 4 fouls. Wow. Can I have a sip of your milk, Ken? Thank you. Okay, one more. Oh, man, that does help. Milk is an equalizer.
We've got plenty in there. If you
Oh,
need
my
a
God. So it's about to get worse, you're telling me?
Well, I think that's the worst one.
Good God. Be there, KJ. There we go. Let's do number 9 right now. No, not yet. Not yet. We're going to take a minute. 5:40 to go. Everyone is hurting down here in the basement.
If you
Does
let
it
the
help
milk,
to dab
if you
your
let the
tongue
milk,
with a napkin?
if you let the milk sit in your mouth, it feels better. But then obviously you can't talk. So.
No, I just want to coat my mouth in milk. I know it might not sound
Sean
great.
Evans, don't ever let anybody tell you your job is easy, man. Wow.
Martinelli
this
will go to the
heated up.
line here to shoot 2.
Mike, this escalated quickly.
It escalated very quickly. I felt really good after 6. 7 was okay. 8 really. Well, I'm taking some Tums tonight. That much I know.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh. All right. Nick Martinelli at the line. The Peanut Gallery saying all sorts of pleasantries about him. The Northwestern faithful looking on with bated breath. 4-point Illinois lead, 5:24. This is not leaving. He makes 2.
This taste does not go away.
All right, 3-point
Like
lead.
the freaking Northwestern Wildcats, this won't go away.
No,
Mike.
it won't. And it's going to be a crazy 4
We
minutes.
got to power through.
We do. At the 4-minute media timeout, we got to take number 9. Be there. Helmrickhouse 3.
There we
made
go.
one, baby. Thank you, Ben. Can I see your milk again, Kenton? Thank you.
I'm going to pour you a glass, Mike.
Thank you. Northwestern ball. 6-point Illinois lead. 5 minutes to go. Barnheiser, no good. Rebound for Ivasic and a chance for a break here. Maybe. Boswell to KJ. Be there, KJ. Be there, be there. No good. Dang, man. Northwestern ball. 4:40 to go. Oh, we're all just kind of equalizing here. Here comes the milk. Thank you, Ken. God bless you.
Take yourself a nice gulp, Mike. Take a second off. I'll
thank
try
you.
to help.
We're getting
Northwestern with the ball. Some guy driving on us.
That's Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Son of a gun, he makes
decent defense under the hoop, but
Of course, he falls down. That's all Northwestern
still
does
got
is
the
fall
basket.
down.
All right, Illinois slowing it down here.
All right,
Let's get something going.
we're good. We're good. We're back. I feel better now. 4:10 to go. 4-point Illinois lead. Every possession critical, of course. And at the 4-minute media timeout, we're doing number 9. Dear God. KJ and Benham Rickhouse 2-man game. The 3-pointer from Benham Rickhouse, no good. And he has made 1, but the rest, God, man, what a bummer. These are good looks, too. This is going to be Barnheiser. Rickhouse on him, up and in. It's a 2-point game with 3:45 to go. Oh, boy. Here's KJ. 3:36, Barnheiser with 14, and you can live with that because he can drop 20 no problem. Here is KJ up top. Looking for something. Good defense from Northwestern again.
Get it into him. Get it into him.
Here's Ivasic.
He went out of bounds.
And he got pushed. And we'll go to a 4-minute media timeout. Okay. Number 9. Kenton, tell us about number 9.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Hold on. We got to wait for one, dude.
Wait
Okay,
for one
we're
to
doing
come
number
back
9.
down. All right, number 9.
Sounds
Now,
so pained.
The bomb was 135,600 Scovilles, right? So that sucked. Everybody says number 8 is terrible, right?
Okay. Is 9 a break?
Now we're going up to 700,000 Scoville units.
Okay.
This is High River Peppers up. 700,000 Scoville units.
Oh, my God.
This is 5 times as many Scovilles as that last one.
Okay. Now, as we know, this
That
is
almost killed us.
not a linear graph, so it doesn't necessarily mean it will taste 5 times as hot, but let's find out.
All right.
Is it bad?
Cheers.
That's nowhere near as bad as the bomb. No.
Huh. All right, here we go.
Okay. Immediately, I gotta say this. At least this one has some flavor.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of kicks back up the bomb a little bit. Oh, you swallow it.
All right. That immediately
bad.
does not hurt as much. But it's
It
not
builds after you
great.
swallowed it.
It's not great, but it doesn't hurt as much.
The milk does help. Mike, I think here's the other thing. You and I both are not milk drinkers.
No,
In
no.
the least.
No, I don't drink
And
milk.
this just caused us to both pound. A
I'm
solo
taking
cup.
light sips just to coat my mouth and my tongue, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll do number 10. We got a tie game, 52-50, Illinois. It will be their ball after Ivasic was fouled, but only the 16th foul on Northwestern. All right. Well, we'll find out when we do number 10, Danny, why they do the bomb number 8.
We'll come down to the end of it here, but Mike, the other thing I haven't told you about yet is the tradition called the last dab.
The last stab.
The last dab.
Okay, well, we will...
This is going to be an exciting end on both fronts.
Okay, so we're going to do that with, let's say, 2 minutes to go in the game. We got 3:18.
Your call, yeah.
So, yeah, guys, settle in for a couple minutes here.
Try to do a victory-inducing last dab.
For you people looking, Ben, are you okay?
A couple of our friends out here in Chesterton are
Ma'am.
far more sober than they were 20
It'll
minutes
wake you
of
up,
game
ma'am.
time ago, 15
All right,
minutes ago.
inbounds. Here's Ivasic up top to KJ. We got plenty of time on the shot clock. 2-man game up top. Ivasic rolls off.
All
This
the
is
way?
KJ turn the corner. Pulls back out. We got 10 on the shot clock. You have to make something happen here. He's got a mismatch with Nicholson.
I
and
don't
him.
like that shot.
Oh, my God. I didn't either first, Ken, but it's KJ. Let him cook, baby.
Right.
Let him
It's
cook.
KJ.
3 minutes to go. 5-minute Illinois lead. Get a stop and a score, baby. Stop and a score. All right.
Whoa, that could have been a call on him.
It's quiet in this room as everyone's recuperating.
KJ got beat.
No good. Missed 3. And a board here for Trey White. So Boswell will be the one to bring it back this possession. 2:35 to go. And right now Illinois' lineup is the starting lineup. Trey White in there instead of Will Riley, which is interesting, but maybe for defensive purposes. I don't know. Here's Boswell. He finds
nice.
Ivasic.
Oh,
Wait just a second too long.
Tom
Good
had
close
that.
out by Nicholson. This is going to be Trey White. Oh, God. Boswell has to shoot
Wow.
a long 3. He missed it,
good
but
rebound.
Ivasic got it.
Good rebound.
And it's back to KJ. And set it up. We got 2:05 to go. Timeout by Underwood. Okay, now's a good time for number
All right,
10.
this is going to be a little bit of a production here, so I'm going to get some more milk.
Okay, more milk. I got plenty. We can do it.
You boys know what
The faces.
Now, I don't know if Mike is going to be up for this.
What?
Last dab.
It's that. What's the last dab? Does that mean we take an actual dab? Okay, so we'll get that explained here. Quick reminder before I might potentially lose my voice for the rest of the night. Hamilton Walkers in downtown Champaign, steaks, seafood, and spirits. State Farm agent Brian Hansen, online at brianismyguy.com. Also, Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing, your home's best friend. Give them a call, 217-841-4728. And Owen Builders, LLC, online at owenbuildersllc.com for all your home exterior projects. Okay. Ken,
All
tell
right.
us about what number
so we'll
10
try to do
entails.
this fast. So, for those of you that know Hot Ones, for those of you that don't, here's how it goes. There's a tradition in Hot Ones that on the last sauce, you put a little bit extra on your wing.
No.
That's called the last dab. Now, you don't have to do it.
Okay.
Having said that, I don't know the last
Will
time
Riley
somebody
3.
turned it down.
No good.
So, for those of you that wish to come on up
And a steal for Illinois. No, they're going to
and
call
get a
foul.
last dab.
Oh, my God. They're doing the dab. I'm not.
Which one here?
Have fun with that. So what you're supposed to eat that dabby part?
Yep. You get a little bit of extra.
I'm not doing the dabby part.
Oh, Kyle got
Oh,
a big
boy.
one.
He got a big dab there.
Anybody else? Anybody else? All right.
Okay.
So, Mike, you're not going to do it?
Here
I
is
don't-
a free throw from Northwestern. Up and good. It is a 4-point game.
I don't blame you if you're saying no. But would
No,
you
no
like
dab,
it?
no dab.
All right.
Bottoms up, everybody.
So a little bit extra here. Whew. Wow,
Here we
that's
go.
hot. But, again, has some flavor. Oh,
Oh, my God. It has flavor.
we're going to need the milk.
3-point lead for Illinois.
We're
148
going to
to
need
go.
the milk, and we're going to need some defense. Let's go. Oh.
KJ gets blocked. Northwestern with the break here. Stop the ball. Stop the ball. And a block. Illinois gets the ball back.
Mike.
Well
let's
done.
go.
Was that him Brickhouse with the block, number 3?
I believe that might have been correct. And
Hey,
then
you know
he,
what?
And then he got right down to the other. He ran back.
This is I thought the bomb was the worst.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody
Wow.
says DeBomb's the worst.
Finish. It's a layup. Oh, my God. Now we got
Come on. Good.
and a 1-point lead after you miss a layup. You're one of the oldest guys on the team. 1-point Illinois lead with 1:03
We
to
got
go.
this. We got this. That one lingers, guys. That one lingers.
Man. All right, KJ with the ball, 56 seconds to go and a timeout. And a foul on Northwestern.
Well,
Wow, that was
Here we
a
go, Mike.
weird call.
1-point game.
Yeah.
1 minute to go.
Well, Illinois is not going to hit that over. The game is not going to come close to the over of like 142, I think. And that is a foul on Northwestern on Ivisic for sure. So he's going to go the line with a 1-and-1.
It doesn't go away. It just keeps hanging around. Is this a what do they call that? A metaphor? Mr.
Yes.
Teacher?
No. They
It
are.
just doesn't go away.
It's a metaphor for Northwestern when you play him at Northwestern. Ivisic, free throws up and good. That's one. 56.8 to go. 56-54, Illinois. Oh, man. Yep. Got to take that Tums tonight.
We can see the end.
Tomislav, 68% from the line this year. Trey White coming in for defense. And Illinois with 2 timeouts left in case they need to do some defense-offense here. No good.
The crowd is having a little bit of trouble.
Wow. 56-54,
Crowd is
2-point
having a little bit
lead.
of trouble.
And here is Barnheiser with Trey White on him, but we got a switch, and this is KJ on him, giving up a couple inches.
That
Up and
drop.
good. 41.6. Good defense, better shot. God, that missed
your
layup
time, Mike.
is really hurting right now from Boswell.
You like this? Taking our time?
Yeah, you got to get the best shot here. 56 all, 35.7 to go. Good test for Illinois tonight at Welsh Ryan. Plucky Northwestern team.
A good test for us. Good test for you.
But,
We've gotten through the gauntlet. Will Illinois get through the
yeah, we've done our part,
call it a
Illinois. Come on.
gauntlet at Welsh Ryan Arena? I don't know.
We've done our part,
We have done
Illinois.
our part. We have sacrificed. We have put our body on the line for you, Illinois. Show us the same.
So as I'm looking out of the gallery here, I could see the differentiation.
We're 1 man down.
Some doing better than others. I think Kyle and Paul seem to be tip-top. Danny is, all right, Matt looks pained. Ben went upstairs.
I do got to give you guys.
Brad
so
went upstairs
at
too?
least Paul.
Oh, man.
Paul looks like he's got basically a clean plate. Now I got to admit, and
That's
me and
impressive.
Mike are
No, I was nibbling because I had
We
to.
wanted to make sure, like we were taking bites. I mean, good ones, but like many of the contestants on Hot Ones, we were not cleaning off these wings.
No, we were not.
But that doesn't mean we didn't still feel it, man.
All right.
Mike, you and I.
The crazy Northwestern fans. Time to send them home quietly. It is lingering.
Yeah, that one doesn't go away.
Well, as far as who gets the shot here, you got the offensive lineup in there. That means Riley instead of Trey White. We can see you inbounds it here. Longest timeout apparently ever, it feels like. This will be KJ up top. Riley going to cut down the corner. Getting a pick up top from Ivisic, but doesn't take it. Ben Rickhouse coming over. One of the three, but good defense from Northwestern. This is going to be KJ. It's going to have to be him to try to get Illinois lead with 20 seconds to go.
All the way. Oh.
Step back three.
Fouled. He was fouled.
And the ball is loose, and it's going to be Northwestern for the game winner with 10 seconds to go. Here's Barnheiser.
That's an
This is
interesting
going to be
no
Colin
call.
Boswell on him. You can't foul him because it is bonus. This is going to be Barnheiser for the three. No good. And we're going to overtime.
72 and a half?
All right, so should we do a turbo round and do all 10 again? One every 30 seconds?
No, sir.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Well, the 72.5 is back in play. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's
Well,
still
if it's
probably
like triple
first and
overtime. Yeah, that's not a bad idea to wash one's hands.
What's Boswell have? He can't have 10. There's no way.
No, he doesn't. I mean, what would really suck for you if that layup would have been 10, but I don't think it is. I think he's more around 5 or 6. So we're going to go to overtime as we do. A quick reminder, Hamilton Walkers, downtown Champaign. Steak, seafood, and spirits. Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing, your home's best friend. Give them a call at 217-841-4728. State Farm agent Brian Hansen online at brianismyguy.com and owenbuildersllc.com. Check out a gallery of their excellent work and get a free quote today at owenbuildersllc.com. Man. Whew. So, Ryan, if you could clarify, you say egregious no call. You're talking on Illinois' last possession. Is that correct? I mean, man.
The three.
The three? Did KJ get? Did KJ get?
Well, I mean, he leaned into it to draw it, but I think he did a good job to draw it.
And we've gotten those calls, especially Will Riley this year has gotten that little call there.
Oh, man. All right. Bonus basketball.
Yeah, as we're equalizing here.
Bonus basketball.
Yeah, Ryan, you were spot on. It does.
Fresh cup of milk.
I don't understand why the Northwestern would ever be the one to get calls, though. Like, who? God, who likes them? I don't know. I'm biased. Illinois will tip it off with Ivisic against Nicholson, the bandaged big man from Northwestern. Nick Martinelli with 16 second-half points. What a... You see, I'm trying to be professional here, but I'm looking at the pictures of these guys, and it's just really hard to be professional.
They're goofy looking fellas.
I mean, we've been playing with Facebook or Snapchat filters all weekend, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. Ivisic says, I wasn't ready, and he's kind of waving his arms out like, God, these refs suck. But Illinois missed some opportunities, too. Northwestern with the ball. And this is going to be Barnheiser with KJ on him. Tough matchup. God, Barnheiser's tall.
That was decent defense.
Decent defense. Good. Did well not to foul. But a 2-point lead for Northwestern. Here's KJ. Ivisic. Doesn't really set the pick. Almost travels.
KJ's just going to try to take over now.
Oh, my God. And a 3 from KJ.
Thankfully, he can.
Dude's a killer.
But...
Dude is a killer, man. Just like Arkansas. Oh, boy. We have someone getting sick upstairs. Oh, my God.
Hopefully we can keep Northwestern down, but
and
some people
it's going to be
in the
a
crowd.
3. No, he doesn't take it. There's a pick. This is going to be Barnheiser. Nicholson up and in on his second try over Ivisic. Boy, that's frustrating. 60-59. Here's KJ. Our fallen soldiers, wounded soldiers, coming back down to the basement.
A lot of action going on the sidelines here of the podcast.
Ivisic wanted it, doesn't take it. KJ with the ball. He's just going to have to launch one up.
Give
here.
it to Tom.
Benham Rickhouse 3. No good.
Good. Oh.
God, man. His lack of he's made 1 3 all night and missed about 8. And that's the difference. And Boswell missing a layup. Hate it. All right. Here is Leach, I believe, for Northwestern. Over to Barnheiser with Rickhouse on him. Tough matchup. That's Martinelli, up and in. Bullying Rickhouse, who's a terrible defender. Who's so far this year, out of the starting 5, Trey White is still figuring out what he is. Rickhouse is such a good shooter, but when he's not making shots, it's tough. Here's KJ. Up and in. Colin Boswell. We think. It was almost blocked. Well done, Colin. 2:39 to go. Sorry, we're hurting everybody.
It's a grind. It's a grind.
The night is young. The milk is good. Oh, I did.
He's been taking care of his hands.
I haven't washed him yet. Well. I don't usually rub my eye though. I kind of go right up close to here. So yes, Paul, thank you for the heads up on that. That would have been bad news.
Then you're fine.
All right, so it'll be Northwestern ball with a 1-point lead and still over half of overtime left. My nose burns because I scratched my nose.
And as a lot of people are this time of year, I was a little bit stuffed up going into this, but I'm
Not anymore.
So one thing is my sinuses are quite clear.
So Illinois going with their starting 5 minus Trey White for Will Riley. This is the 5 right here. And actually Merez coming in instead of Rickhouse, it looks like. And you know what? I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't mind that at all. I think that's a better matchup. And it looks like, well, Merez is trailing number 20 for Northwestern, whose name I forget. They're trying to get a Martinelli. Here's KJ on him. Martinelli launches a 3. It's up and good. 4-point Northwestern lead. Last year, they blitzed us in overtime, and I'm a little bit worried about how this game is going to end. Very frustrating to not get these games when you have that opportunity. But 2 minutes left. Here's Kylan. 15 on the shot clock. KJ with 10 on the shot clock. Step back 3. Good God, dude. He is unbelievable.
Ice
A
cold.
1-point game, 65-64. Get a stop, though. I don't know if Illinois has gotten one stop all overtime. They're just trying to keep up. Oh, my God. I can't. This stuff really pisses me off. This stuff makes me sick. Look at these freaking... Nope, I'm professional.
Keeping it together, Mike.
Scrappy
Keeping it
team.
together. Where's the
Nah,
call?
that's fine. I don't want to do that. So it might be a
Somebody's
4-point
still
game
trying
after
to
this year.
Make a little bit of money over here in the crowd.
God, just can't stop him.
Yeah, I mean we haven't had an answer for him.
No, we have
had
not
an
stopped them
answer.
once in overtime. So actually the over might hit for Northwestern, though I'm guessing it probably would have been about 69 or 70 for them. Jalen Leach. Hadn't heard of this guy. Okay, good rebound from Boswell. So it's a 3-point game. But other than KJ Magic, who is your offensive threat right now? Now, Rickhouse is back in there.
Tom's on the floor. Okay.
You're trying to get either here's Rickhouse with an open 3. God dang, dude.
Yeah, held him. Foul.
I think, and I need to look this up. I think Rickhouse is literally 1 for 10 from 3. And if someone in the threat happens to know, I mean, good God, man.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is by far the fewest number of points we've scored so far this season, right? I mean,
yes, because we scored plenty against Alabama. Ivasic at the line. He will get 1 and 1. Up. Good.
there you go.
God, Rickhouse, though, man. Just a bummer.
Come on, Tom.
Second free throw coming up for Tomislav.
There it is.
So it should be
There it is.
67-66. But Big Ten Network, a little bit lagging there, right? I thought it was
No, you're right.
67-66, right?
You're right.
There we go. Thank you, Big Ten Network. 1-point game with 1:05 to go. Worried me a bit there. Here's Martinelli with KJ on him. God dang, man.
Great defense. Oh, my God.
And a good rotation from Illinois. Here's no good, and a board for Illinois. Okay, 51 seconds to go.
Let's
Here's
go.
KJ.
Let's
Down
go.
1. Man, that was a big stop. They needed that. And a good defense throughout. Here's KJ.
Oh, he has it. Oh, that's a big block.
And Nicholson gets the block. You're going to have to consider, I don't know, I think you play it out. 1-point lead. You play it out. And you got a timeout after if you get the stop.
Now they foul.
Well, and it is 1 and 1 bonus. And Underwood must have been telling them to do that. We can't lose to a lumberjack blocking a future first rounder. But that was not a great take there from KJ either.
That was all ball, too. I mean, that was just
He
a
probably
great
was trying to
block.
draw the foul. You got to use your body, though. And he just
Yeah.
was falling out of bounds, basically. And, of course, Nicholson, bloodied, battle wound from earlier. Folk hero in Evanston. First free throw was up and good. So Illinois did want to extend this game with 25 seconds to go. All right, here's Leach. Second free throw's up. Good. Why wouldn't it be? Timeout, Northwestern.
I think it's back to what you were saying before. What else do we have besides KJ? What
Quick two.
do you
Quick two,
have? Do you
25.1.
have any other play call?
Just, man, it's the same crap every year at Northwestern. And I love Brad Underwood, and I like where this program's going. But I do also like to beat my rivals, and he's done that with Iowa pretty much on the regular, and Wisconsin and Michigan. And weirdly enough, despite not having lost to those three schools for God knows how long, it seems as if Northwestern, they don't have Illinois' number, but the last 3 years they played them square.
But that's the thing, right? Look, I'm not trying to take too much away from Northwestern, right? All's fair, and fun and game. And
Sure.
But you said it. You'd love to beat your rivals. Since when has Northwestern been our rival, man? Come on.
It is, and it is. I mean, it is a rivalry in name. I don't like them. They annoy me. Hoity-toity, they have a smidge of a fan base that
I
other
feel
Big
like
Ten
we
teams
get
do.
cheated at because a true rivalry is like two great teams that match up great and everything, and I just feel like we should always beat Northwestern.
Well, it did feel that way.
I
But
guess we're greedy, but
it's Chris Collins has made them respectable, and they do have some talented guys. Martinelli is good. Barnheiser is good. This Leach kid is good. And then they have role players that just do what they need to do. But down
it's-
3, Illinois needs to just try to get a quick 2, extend this game. We'll see what happens here. As Illinois will inbound it, and it looks like, well, KJ to Boswell or vice versa?
wow, the crowd sure looks hyped up in Evanston. They look nervous.
I would never go to one of these games because I would be so furious being in attendance.
You've never
for this.
been there?
I would no,
Never
no,
been
I
there?
couldn't. It would piss me off to no end to be in that place right now. Here's KJ.
All you have is KJ. You know that's what they're going to do. You know that's the play.
Out of bounds, Northwestern ball. And Northwestern on the doorstep of
Well,
winning for the second straight year in a row at Northwestern.
make
Actually, the
your
third
free
straight year in a
throws.
row at Northwestern.
They're free throws away. And the thing is like, look, man.
And you know what's frustrating, too? You had a 10-point lead. You had a chance to build it. And really, the game wasn't lost in the last minute or two. The game was lost when you weren't able to extend that, when Northwestern was not making shots. And now
Right.
they can't miss.
Oh,
So you're going to have to foul.
Decent press.
Well, they're going to try the press and a timeout from Northwestern. They have 2 left. But, yeah. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start wrapping this up because this ain't looking so good. So, Hamilton Walkers. Not about Hamilton Walkers. They're great. The
Hamilton
game.
Walker, there we go.
Dogtown Heating, Air and Plumbing. Owen Builders, LLC. State Farm Agent Brian Hansen. Hot Ones Challenge was fun.
Indeed.
We pulled
Happy
through.
to do it with you. We
Wish
pulled
Illinois could
through.
have done that against freaking
We
Northwestern.
did our part.
I said I don't get pissed off about a team I don't really know, but that actually does kind of piss me off. Stop doing that.
Stop
losing to them.
It is a very bitter loss.
Yes, stop losing to these scrub-ass Northwestern teams. But
Wow.
Tuesday,
But it's a long season. It's a long
Wisconsin
season.
comes into town,
And then
and then Tennessee. I would have liked to be riding a win streak beyond just beating Wisconsin going into that. But we did talk earlier. It is a process. I'm willing to grant this team that process to figure out who they are and what they're good at.
Well,
but
again,
that doesn't excuse some of the.
it doesn't mean it's okay to lose to Northwestern. But
No.
also, like you said, quick turnaround. We got some opportunity to see what happens next week. I think, I think we show up well against Tennessee. I'm not saying that I like our chances to beat Tennessee, but
Should be number 1.
I think that's going to be a good game. There's going to be some things we see in there that look very promising, and it will be, again, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This was maybe 4 steps back, losing to freaking Northwestern. But
4-point lead Northwestern.
our season is still.
Oh.
Oh,
Northwestern fans smoking a fake dupe.
Oh,
These kids know how to party, man.
Give them the
If
tea.
there's one thing Northwestern knows how
Give
to
them
do,
the tea.
it's party. All right, well, we're going to, as Ryan says,
Yeah,
they'll
we
be
will.
unranked Monday. Of course, an annoying-ass Wisconsin team coming to town. Don't worry about Wisconsin. Don't worry about them. If we lose to them, then you can start worrying. Quick shot for Illinois. Will Riley 3. No good. And Illinois loses again, third year in a row, at Northwestern. All right, we got to get out of here. Thanks for
Mic
tuning in,
drop.
everybody. It is the 200 level.
That was a nice, quick slide off.